Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque says President Rodrigo Duterte will sack a high-ranking presidential appointee and several police officers in the first week of 2018. In a radio interview Tuesday, Roque says Duterte already decided to fire a high-ranking official but will only announce the name on Wednesday because the investigation is being wrapped up. Roque refused to disclose any other details. Roque also says Duterte will sack several erring police officers, including some police colonels. He says this shows Duterte's intent to fight corruption in government. The president already fired several appointees linked to corruption allegations. Last month, Duterte asked Development Academy of the Philippines or DAP President Elba Cruz to vacate her post after her term expired in June 2017. DAP employees accused Cruz of unauthorized organizational restructuring of the DAP, violations of the Civil Service Commission rules, continuous threats of mass termination against employees, and frequent foreign travels. Duterte also fired all the commissioners of the Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor over unnecessary junkets. He has also sacked former Interior Secretary Ismael Sueno, former Information and Communications Technology Secretary Rodolfo Sela Lima, and National Irrigation Administration Chief Peter Lavinia. Police Chief Ronald Dela Rosa admits Mandaluyong cops involved in the botched operation that killed 2 people were, quote, stupid. He says he pities them and says they were simply doing their jobs.
Criminalism.
Criminalism.
Wala. Again ha, sabihin ko sa inyo, kawawa sa mga pulis ko, nagtatrabaho lang yan. Mabuti na yung tanga na may malinis sa kalooban kaysa yung marunong pero may masamang intensyon na mamaril na mga drug user na mga bata-bata nila. Hindi ko tanggap yun. Kung yung namaril, dahil may mga intensyon, regular na din na performance of their duty.
On December 28, a team of Mandaluyong police shot at a vehicle they thought had suspects in an earlier shooting incident in the same area, which turned out to be a vehicle trying to bring the victim to a hospital. The Mandaluyong City Police Chief and 10 others involved in the incident have since been administratively relieved pending a full investigation. They face both administrative and criminal charges over the incident. Dela Rosa says the cops' lapses could be blamed on faulty training. This is the latest in a series of high-profile controversies the PNP faced in 2017. Months ago, local police in Caloocan City also faced criticism over the deaths of teenage boys who allegedly fought back. The police's actions and operations have been under scrutiny since President Rodrigo Duterte launched his war on drugs. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque questions the qualification of Agnes Callamar to be the United Nations or UN Special Rapporteur on extrajudicial killings. Roque says he knows Callamar is an expert on freedom of expression but not on extrajudicial killings. This comes after Callamar defended Filipina UN experts Victoria Tauli Corpus and Cecilia Jimenez Damari. Corpus and Damari issued a joint statement urging the Philippine government to observe international obligations and protect the rights of indigenous people under the Mindanao martial law. UN Special Rapporteurs are appointed by the Human Rights Council to report on a country's situation. But Callamar's biography in Columbia Global shows she has a distinguished career in human rights and humanitarian work. Callamar led Amnesty International's efforts on women's human rights as its research policy coordinator and conducted several human rights probes in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. As UN Special Rapporteur, Callamar criticized Duterte's bloody war against drugs, which led to thousands killed in legitimate police operations nationwide. Duterte recently threatened to slap Callamar should she investigate the drug war deaths. Only Palawan, including Cuyo Island, remains under signal number 1 as Tropical Depression Agaton continues moving towards the province. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa says Agaton is at 245 kilometers east-southeast of Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, moving west at 28 kilometers per hour. Agaton is expected to make its 6th landfall in Palawan Tuesday evening. Pag-asa warns residents of Bicol, Eastern Visayas, Southern Luzon, Panay Island, and the rest of Mimaropa to stay on alert for possible flash floods and landslides. Follow Rappler.com for continuing updates. Marijuana can now be bought and sold legally in California. The legalization took effect Monday. 8 states as well as the U.S. capital Washington already legalized recreational use of the drug, though it remains outlawed at the federal level. With roughly 40 million people, California is expected to be the world's largest market for marijuana. California became a pioneer when it legalized medical use of pot in 1996. Its decision to expand that to recreational use effective Monday will be watched closely around the world by countries hoping to cash in on the so-called green rush.